Alright, this is Family Life TV's feed of Fort City and Kittanning. The Sabres and Wildcats, a playoff spot on the line. This is the opening possession for Fort City. The Sabres drove down the field behind good work from their offensive line, which was giving up some size to Kittanning. They drove down, and Gaspansky there runs it in from a yard out to give Fort City the early lead. Alright, second quarter, Fort City driving. Cody Gaspansky with a nice run put Fort City down to the 1 yard line. This time they give it to Krochka, and he is in for the score. And Fort City takes the lead on the Krochka run from 1 yard out. It was 13-0 at this point in the second. It's about midway through the second quarter here in Kittanning. So in this big game, Fort City, excellent field goal kicking unit, but they go for the fake here. I think this was a straight fake. We'll see. That straight fake, well executed. And the Sabres really applying the pressure as they lead 15-0 at this point. And Fort City fans were on their feet, and they had a lot to cheer about in this first half of football. Okay, we pick up here second half. Bo Bowser leaping into the end zone to tie the game on first down for Kittanning just at the start of the third quarter. And here's the extra point. There was a penalty on Fort City, so Kittanning would now go for two. This is the Family Life TV feed, and I'm sure if you want a copy of this historic game, go down to the studio, and they should be able to hook you up with one. All right, so it's the third quarter. Kittanning defense has held so far, and Ross Harmon found Bo Bowser. He broke a tackle. He dove into the end zone, and Kittanning now has 6 points. The score is 15-6 at this point. And of course, Fort City went for two with the penalty. Now Kittanning is going to go for two. They were going to kick it, but now they send on some more offense here to go for two in this historic game. And what we see here in the second half, Kittanning, the offensive line, Kittanning wore down Fort City a little bit, and they were able to get right back in this football game, which turns out to be an epic game, one of the greatest all time in local high school football, and I'm sure it will go down in history, this Kittanning-Fort City game. So here's the two-point conversion. Harmon right up the middle, and he gets it, and at this point it was 15-8. Fort City still led, but Kittanning was starting to show some signs of life, that's for sure. Now we pick up Kittanning-Fort City in the third quarter. Kittanning still down by 7. And they're right at the goal line. A big pass to Bo Bowser set him up down around the 10. And now Kittanning looking to punch this one in. Of course, Kittanning-Fort City, late Friday, October, a playoff spot on the line. The winner of this game goes on WPIAL Playoffs. The loser, it's the end of the season. You hate to see a team lose in a game like this. It was such a hard-fought battle for both teams. Senior night, end of the year. It was a cauldron of emotion here in Kittanning. It was a great scene, to say the least, between these two teams playing on the final day of the year. This is what it's all about. This is why people come to the games. This is why the kids play. It was a great scene. And here we are late in the third. Kittanning looking to tie this football game right here. And there it is, Kittanning, I believe, gets the signal for the touchdown, and they go on to kick the extra point to tie the game at 15 and set up, one of the greatest few minutes of high school football in Armstrong County history. Here we are late in the fourth quarter. Kittanning driving. The drive will come up just shy as Fort City with an interception to send the game into overtime. This game had it all. It had the build-up. It had the emotion. It had some controversy. It was a historic game, a game that everyone, I'm sure, will remember for a long time. And the kids, both sides of the field, played phenomenal.
Load back. Marvin under center. Bowser wide.